Welcome to Star Citizen and the guide to Squadrons, the strategy card game in the Star Citizen universe. In this guide, we will give you a closer look at the upcoming Star Citizen card game Squadrons, how it plays and the basics. Squadrons is an immersive strategy card game in which we can create our own squadron in the Star Citizen universe to compete against other players with our favorite ships. Squadrons is currently in the prototype phase, which consists of a UEE deck and a Vendul deck. Squadron has been in the works since 2016 as a fan project by German developer Thomas Eberhard and has recently received an official license from Cloud Imperium Games, so it is foreseeable until we can expect a release. We already had the chance to play some live rounds with the creator Thomas and had a lot of fun with the prototype version, which will be changed in optics and details until the release. But how does Squadron play? First of all, a big thank you to the real ladies and gentlemen who make this video possible with their support as Patreons, channel members or Twitch subscribers. Thank you! The deck currently consists of a UEE deck, the rival Vendul deck, 2 dice and a location card set, whereby we can currently only use the available Stanton system. With new systems appearing in the game, however, we can expect corresponding expansions for Squadrons as well. In 1-on-1, we find 5 random location cards, which have different victory points. The aim of the game is to reach 7 of these victory points and to hold them for 1 round, which ultimately guarantees victory. And for this, we have different tactical and strategic possibilities to dominate the battlefield in the different game phases per round. The 5 location cards available on the battlefield differ not only in the number of victory points, but also in their special characteristics, which can vary in many ways. The example of the jump point Magnus, we receive 4 victory points, but the shield values of our ships are not valid here, which does not exactly make defense easier. There are also victory points in which we have to actively destroy a facility or a large ship, or even protect it, which brings further tactical depth to the game. Let's take a look at the battlefield and its layout. To take victory points, we play our cards as cleverly as possible by first placing our ship cards or traps on them face down. Below the locations with the victory points is our fleet zone, which can offer us strategic possibilities but can be attacked by the opponent. And finally, we have our own cards in our hand, our pack of cards, whereby we draw new cards every round, as well as our discarded cards and destroyed ships. It gets interesting when the 2 sides meet at a location, because then it inevitably comes to a fight, as long as it is not a ship with a reconnaissance function, which can optionally retreat again after reconnaissance. However, we will not go into detail about the many special abilities, as this would go beyond the scope of this guide. So we go into a classic battle. Here we find Captain Red with his Hornet against Clara in an elite glaive. Deciding who can attack first is worth the initiative, with the Hornet having 7+ against the glaive's 6+ to dare the first attack. If a ship is equipped with a dodge ability, we can take advantage of this and try to stay below the dodge value with the dice. If we manage to do this, the first attack has failed and it is the turn of the ship with the next highest initiative value. The attack power determines how much damage we can do, with the defensive values reflecting shield strength, hit points and any armor values. In this case, the glaive has no dodge and not enough defensive capacity to counter an attack of 5, so Captain Red wins with the first attack and the glaive goes straight to the discard pile. And of course, there are many additional abilities and characteristics of the different ships, for example the possibility to bring a wingman into battle or even to attack as a Vendul in the swarm. There are also various cards and abilities that increase combat capabilities, affect enemy stats, allow for unexpected support or other tactical possibilities that keep the battles dynamic and exciting. This creates a very high replay value, whereby it of course also depends on our deck and our luck in drawing cards how we can confront our opponent. Also, the random locations change with the victory conditions, which makes every round a new challenge. Because with the right amount of luck, we can turn around games we thought we were lost and still win them. The only important thing is that we don't run out of cards, for which we also have the option of drawing 4 additional cards. However, we first have to discard 4 cards from the deck in order to draw 4 cards. However, this can also end tragically if our best cards end up on the discard pile before our eyes. The prototype of the Squadron card game already offers high quality and appealing visuals, although there will most likely be changes and adjustments in the further development process. However, we are confident that Squadrons will be a welcome offline alternative, especially for Star Citizen fans, as we are guaranteed that there will no be permitted game crashes or bugs. And the Star Citizen game feeling will come up in any case. And the first expansions, such as the Buccaneers Pirate deck, are already being worked on. We're looking forward to the first official version and recommend everyone to trying out Star Citizen Squadrons. And you'll have the chance to do so at the second Camp Citizen from 12th to 14th August in the Losheim Reservoir in Germany. You can find out more information in the video description. And more information about Squadrons as well as a free downloadable test version can be found on the project website, which can also be found in the video description. And in any case, it is a point of honor to support the project with a simple click in the Star Citizen spotlight, because a lot of work has been done here. Thank you, Thomas. I say goodbye until next time, see you soon, and as always, see you in the verse, or on the battlefield in Squadrons.